Hello everybody, this is 2Kai. Oops. Listen more date everything. I have 3 left. Shoot, I do not remember what I did last time. I didn't play yesterday because I was just really tired. I used up 2. Did I talk to Dasha already? I think I did. I don't know if I've talked to Kopi yet today. Shoot. Sorry, my glasses. There you go. I adjust them. Let's see here. Anything new for this? Okay, so that's all of them. I'm gonna go with that one. I can always make up a new one. I did like the pirate, he is pretty funny.
A petite pirate glares at you. There's so much to take in here. But you don't dare to get a good look in when he looks like he's contemplating running you through.
Oh, look. It's you. Come to make fun, have you?
Make fun of who? Yep, that's my plan. Start well, you see.
Do you legitimately imagine anything that cascaded out of that prompting, nagging mouth of yours could shock me? Do you honestly believe I could be shocked?
Well, bro, you look shocked to me. Don't know, don't care.
I am emotionally quite contained. In fact, one could say I am quite bottled up. Trapped within tubular, glassy confines.
Well, what would you like to be doing instead? You say want me to bring more spice to this burrito?
Hunting. I would like to be questioned. I would like to find an enemy. I would like to pin said enemy down. I would like to blast my cannon with his glorious, deafening, bone-rattling crack. Blow them off the face of the earth amongst the decimated corpse of their ship, bubble helplessly beneath the gleaming main. I would like to send something, anything, everything, to that glorious netherworld.
Okay, I'm sensing some unresolved anger here. Cool. You have enemies?
I do.
Did they rub you the wrong way? Want to talk about it? Seems to get that anger bottled up.
Oh, it's a bottle joke then. Your first shot is fired. Cannon roaring at the attack. The wind of the hunt cracking. The spray flying. The bowsprit dripping bloody avarice as you come for me.
Yeah, I actually didn't mean to insult you. Hell yeah, keep talking. This is beautiful.
Beauty in death.
I think he's enjoying this.
Too much. The line is crossed. Your pitiful life is forfeit to my magnificence.
Cool. What does that exactly mean? Me exactly. Falling in love with your magnificence.
Love? Think ye I look for love? Your insolence brings you only death.
You're gonna kill me?
Dear sweet Davy Phones! If you insist on reducing everything to its simplest expression... Yes, I am going to kill you. Bear witness to your undoing.
I'm watching. I'm bearing.
Can you not feel it? Do you beg for quarter? For mercy from the most murderous, blood-eyed conjure to plow the fathomless flood?
I thought you were going to kill me.
Of course I am! I am killing you, right now! I'm tearing you limb from limb and dangling your bits from the rigging to tempt the crows.
You take a moment to inspect yourself. Your limbs and bits all appear to be just where you left them.
Seems like you're talking a lot about it and not doing anything.
Oh, I am. I'm filleting your sorry rind. In my mind.
Oh, a spectacular stabbing.
Damn your hide, speculative! It's as real as the snap of sail in the wind, the squish of flesh and bone as it makes way for my blade.
Attack of flesh and bones to grab for me. That was kind of poetic. I am not, in fact, stabbed though.
Blech. Poetry. Never could stomach the stuff.
But you speak so beautifully.
Hold fast there! I do not speak beautifully. I am the fearsome Captain Jack Sparrow. I am the plague of the high seas. I deal in death, spectacle, and warning. I spout the macabre. I vomit forth danger and horror. There is nothing beautiful in my world, least of all my damn self!
Oh, maybe beautiful is the wrong word, but you look beautiful to me.
Jacques makes a strange noise, almost akin to a growl. He looks positively put out.
Damn.
What the hell is that noise?
Oh, nothing. I was hoping you would argue with me and I could try and kill you again. It makes me growl when people are conciliatory.
You don't like it when people are nice to you? It's the worst when you just want to fight and nobody would take you up on it.
No! Haven't you been paying attention? I want conflict! One more first step out of you, and I swear to Davy Phones I'll swing you from the yardarm!
What, yardarm? That toothpick up there? What the hell's a yardarm? You even try and I'll dipsnate you with a rolled up thigh magazine. Bah. Oh shit, what's a good one for this? Maybe he wants to fight? I don't want to mess this up. I like him. But I think he wants to fight.
Let there be blood! I load my cannon with heavy iron rounds to tear through anything and everything you might pray to put between us.
I laugh in the face of your GSC cannon. Ah yes, Ken. I can invade that easy. I'll turn my face fully to you. No broadsides today, Buccaneer.
You've picked up one smidge of strategy from some painted tavern doxy, and you imagine yourself my equal?
You're equal and so much more. What do you say we take this to deeper water?
Ah, deeper water. Oh, yeah. Wait. Well, God damn it.
Jacques looks all around the room as he speaks, one hand awkwardly clutching his sword handle. You've never seen him look so unsure of himself.
You know, I've just remembered that I have to swab the deck. Yeah, the deck needs a good swabbing before I do any intercourse. I mean, killing and battling and all the other lovely violent things. So, another time, post-swab, you bastard.
I don't know if I did that correctly. Okay, 2 more for today, specifically. Oh, hi. That's cute. Did I try the coffee table already, or is that the couch? Let's try the magazine.
Oh, good!
Oh! So every book is
You're
Sam.
here. I'm excited. I'm expressive. Everyone's ready to go to the zoo.
Zoo? I know exactly what you mean.
Don't worry about it. I've been thinking, and here I believe is the best way to organize our efforts. Creativity is for naught without some solid logistics. I know how I'd like to start my book. I've got this fantastic detective character named Wen that I've been working on for a while, and he's going to be our hero.
My first book was with a detective.
What I need from you, though, is help with creating an outline.
I know it's not an original concept whatsoever, but I think it's really fun writing like detectives and murder mysteries and stuff. It's a lot of fun.
If you will, help me to create a framework. And then, once we have that, I will take it and go into my secret writer's cubby and create the entirety of the book. Which I can absolutely do in a night. And believe you me, it will be perfection. But the outline, that's the hard part for me. Will you help? Does that sound doable?
For sure, let's rock and roll. You can really write a book in a night. Tell me a little more about this detective guy.
Yes, yes, let us boogie. So, here's what I'm thinking about Wen. Detective Xander Wen. He is a hard-boiled detective living in the big city of Sprawlsville, and he is a magnet for crimes. Which works out just fine, because he's also a genius at solving them. Now, just to be clear with you, I haven't fully settled on writing a hard-boiled crime drama to go with my hard-boiled detective. The way I see it, Detective Wen is capable of getting himself into and out of almost any kind of trouble imaginable. I suppose this is why I've been having so much trouble writing this on my own. Xander Wen could do just about anything. I'm asking you to help me create his first story from infinite possibilities. Well, shall we get started?
Oh hell, this is gonna be great. Actually, I've got a couple of things to take care of first, but I'll be right back.
Excellent! I'll give you the first line, of which I'm very proud, and we'll run with it from there. With that fantastic red shirt, you're bound to have some good ideas. Detective Xander Wen went out the door, looking for crimes.
Oh. He didn't expect the first crime he ran into to be the form of a blonde bombshell named Daphne Fetail. With the help of his new and hilariously mismatched partner, a foul-mouthed talking robot named Fuzz Aldrin. When Gandalf the Wizard appeared before him. When a shirtless ranch hand named Hunky McCoy appeared. Sure, or not.
Apparently, Xander had inherited a breathtaking ranch in rural Montana, where Hunky worked as a muscular, virile ranch hand. And upon arriving at the lusty Lasso Ranch, Xander was instantly entranced by the rural beauty and Hunky's broad, sculpted chest. As night fell, a glistening Hunky leaned close to the nape of Xander's neck, and with a voice smooth as silicon-based lube whispered,
Silicon-based lube. I can't form new memories and need to find my wife's killer. This is actually a secret college for remedial superheroes. Hurry, the Swarmers have overrun the Barrens. Wanna ride my prize bull bighorn? What the fuck? Shit. Are these all jokes from like different books and stuff? I kinda wanna keep going this direction. I think it's really funny.
It was the 8 little words Xander had been aching to hear. Breathing deep, he nervously bit his lip and nodded in anticipation. Gently, Hunky lay him down in a stack of dry hay, tenderly licking his throbbing elbow, when suddenly they were interrupted by...
Yakuza, Harrison reality TV star London Hotel, an alien invasion. Hunky's gorgeous stepsister Mrs. McCoy. Oh my god. Aliens. Let's go aliens.
Without warning, the aliens attacked, their enormous spaceships laying waste to all the critical locations in Montana, like that place Custard died, and all of California's favorite ski resorts. While running from the carnage, however, Xander suddenly realized something. He alone knew the alien's secret weakness. Shockingly, it was...
being arrested for trespassing. Oh my god. Losing to cartoon characters in basketball, a polar vortex event, his tone enveloped his ass.
Exuberantly, Xander tore off his underwear,
Oh my god.
exposing his plump, curvaceous ass. Instantly, the alien leader Galactodrax felt his cheeks flush, his breathing grew shallow. Breathless with anticipation, Galactodrax grabbed Xander in his muscular, shapely tentacles, held him close, and...
Blam, his brains blue. Exploded a blast of silly stream. Together they joined forces to rule the galaxy. Xander instimated him real good. Oh my god.
It was a gambit that proved once and for all that Xander was indeed the world's greatest detective, and the owner of the world's second greatest ass. Let's call this spine tingler the greatest ass in the world, the Hunky McCoy story.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
Looking at this, I think this one is nice and suspenseful. I'll write it up right away. Unless you think we could come up with something better?
No, I don't think... You can't think of anything better than this. This is like top tier.
See you soon, partner.
Okay, one more.
I do believe your love makes me jump for joy.
They're so cute. Good last one. I'll go talk to the shadow in a bit.
Shadow Lord greets you in his own unique fashion, throwing his arms open wide as he calls out to you.
The lights dim and the shadows reign supreme.
We can hear my phone. I keep getting like spam messages from my family, so my phone's like blowing up right
The
now.
doors of the abyss open for yours truly. Ah, a dark day to you, my penumbra. Ooh, I have something I want to show you.
What is it? Oh god, this again.
Evidence of my power returning. During our previous exchange, you questioned if our discussion was monumental in any way. Now, observe closely. Come to me, servants of the night!
Shadow Lord stands stock still, arms spread wide with his head tilted up. He seems to be waiting for something.
Ooh. Ah. Ooh.
He starts, turning to look at something you can't make out. He points triumphantly.
There! Do you feel them?
You feel a tickle at your leg.
No, those cockroaches. Something crawling on me. Did you summon bugs? Oh, silverfish? I'm not gonna lie, silverfish are worse than cockroaches. I don't know what it is. It's those... I think they're like earwigs and they remind me of silverfish. They have like the giant... They're like the centipede like earwig thing. Oh, I fucking hate those things.
These many-legged, mischievous nocturnal critters hide in the dark until true darkness.
These look really cute though.
Then they prey at their peak in the shadows. Do you believe me now?
Am I infested with bugs now? Glory to be Shadow of Darkness, Shadow Lord.
Witness my power! Witness my mercy! Begone, you pests!
With a swipe of his clawed hand, Shadow Lord scatters his insect minions away into nothingness.
There! They shall not intrude your presence again.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Shadow. I thank you for your mercy, Lord of Shadows.
I am merciful for your thankness, granted human. Most merciful of thankness, most bountiful. I have to say, Penumbra, I'm quite surprised. Your unfamiliarity of the dark is unexpected. This resistance to the colligiosity must be reversed. Perhaps your soul is not attuned properly. Training is in order.
Give me all the training you got. Let's level up like shadow boxing.
Yes. Conversation will keep darkness in our mind tempered and in our control. Just as you participate in the labors of light, surely you partake in the leisures of darkness as well. What activities do you enact in the shadows?
I normally just work on nights.
Regale me with every detail, Penumbra.
Sleep, overthink, doom scroll, private stuff.
Elaborate. What's the matter? Stuff is hardly a sufficient description. Answer me properly, Penumbra.
You know.
Excuse me? I feel as though this conversation is actually reversing my power.
Oh god. I'm about to go with poetry.
He just didn't want to say the other thing.
Fuck you.
Right?
No! I'm not smart enough.
The sounds that escape you echo far, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if every object in this house has heard them. You are just exhibiting good health. Nothing to be ashamed about. And if I may be upfront, each breath you let out during is admittedly adorable. I will when I'm ready. I am grateful to you for providing me more insight into your life. Behold, our corrupted bond grows.
I have a question. Yes, and behold you, Shadow Lord. I don't know a question.
Oh,
He exhales, his hands tightening into fists before throwing his arms open once more. You're beginning to grow used to this routine with him.
I feel it. Another piece of my dark armament. It courses through my once dazed body, rejuvenating to the next stage. Excellent. My form is stronger, yet still incomplete.
What happened to your first complete? I'm so happy for you, my dreary friend.
Your question seems to catch him entirely off guard.
Oh, we'll have to resume the ritual another night. I must become more adept to this newly returned strength. Until next time, Penumbra. Oh, and I do hope you have a pleasant rest. You'll need to conjure as much void aura as you can for our next ritual.
Okay, that was the last one for the night. Strong story type. The next best thing for haunted objects aloft on the floor itself. Desta said that her friend, that her dear friend Abel taught her about how to help others. And already know the sadness inside her. On the floor itself. Got something to vet. This is sweet talking. Oh yeah, there was somebody. It was dead. So it's like being feared. Smug eventually think they know everything. Oh, is that what you use to like determine? I like Cherish, he was really funny. Okay. Friends. Friends. Can you shop from the friend zone, or are you stuck in there once they're friends? I mean, he automatically became a friend, so maybe you can change it? Because then you won't have a chance to really become lovers with him if you couldn't. I'm gonna go talk to Kobe.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
Let's go with this one.
Okay, no problem. One affogato? Order up.
Kofi flies into action, assembling your drink order with speed and skill.
All right. Here we go. 1 affogato. Enjoy. You've tried the affogato a few times now. Do you think you've remembered what I told you?
No.
What does affogato mean in Italian?
I think it means drowned, if I remember.
Yes, that's right. Affogato means drowned. Might be morbid, but I like it.
Kopi beams at you.
I'm happy you remembered. Anyways, thanks for taking my little quiz.
Sure thing.
Stay caffeinated. We'll see you next time.
I'll definitely come back. Alright. Oops. Let's go talk to the pirate. I think his name's Jack Sparrow, but with how they spell it, I think that's how they do it.
Oh, you're back.
Of course I'm
I
back.
have to say, it is difficult to surprise me. I'm so accustomed to being disappointed and enraged by turns that genuine shock is a sea lane less traveled. I thought for one reason or another you'd have given me a wide berth.
What can I say? I'm glutted for punishment. Are you kidding? You're so much fun. I might bail. Haven't decided yet.
Well, in any case, I would hope at the least you're not wool-headed enough to put yourself in danger without a good reason. And yes, before you ask me, you're absolutely in danger right now. You're around me, aren't you? Don't be a boob. So, what reason have you for returning to the lair of the beast, hmm?
Oh, just so we can fight Flirt some more. Wondering if you're still a berserker, honestly.
You want to what?
Fight and flirt at the same time. Well, you're such a dick.
Oh, for the love of Davy Phones, what nonsense is this? I am not a flirter. I do not flirt. As far as I'm concerned, flirting is something people do when they haven't the bollocks to get right down to the business of killing.
What about foreplay? And kissing? What about tickling, nibbling in general?
Postponement! And a waste of my time! Ye gods! Like my time has any value. What am I gonna do? Brandish my pink plastic fear poker harder? Sail nowhere faster? Frighten my own shadow with even more bone-rattling intensity? Even thinking about how useless I am lights the fires of demonic rage in my sun-charred heart! If rage is my companion, nemesis, and bedfellow, might as well get down to it and follow where the blazing ire leads.
Damn, see? This is what I'm looking for. You do this little hate nugget, say more things.
What madness possesses you? Stop it at once, I say! Do not think that because I didn't kill you the first time we met, that I'm above doing so now!
I'm really hoping you'll try. Bring it on, my tiny tyrant.
Jacques looks at you as though seeing you for the first time. You're not quite certain if that's disgust in his gaze or admiration.
Dear sweet Davy Phones! In 100,000 turns of the stars, it would never have occurred to me that there existed someone more deranged than myself! And yet here you are. It seems I must come up with another way to frighten you out of the arbor.
I really hope I'm not choosing the wrong, choices for him.
What an excellent opportunity you provide me to use my cunning intellect.
What, do you want me to lose about it? Oh god, I forgot about your prey.
If I cannot dissuade you with violence, I must use guile. I have already begun by whispering this revelation to myself instead of speaking it aloud at full volume. It is impossible that you can hear my whisper. I am indeed a genius. I can think of one way, and only one way, for us to be together in the way you wish. The way you seem to be implying with your words and your gyrating.
Thank Poseidon, tell me. I knew you'd come up with something.
Adventure. To any question, it is the answer. To any loss, it is the finding. To any rage, it is the balm that creates the beautiful destruction and so assuages the soul-deep burn of unmet ire.
Benzo, be a good boy.
Bring this adventure back to me. Find it, or mold it from your own flimsy, cake-soft fingers, and bring it here. Return without it, and face my wrath. Return with an adventure unworthy, and there will be wrath, but also mockery.
Sorry, there's people like running up the hallways outside. Banjo, lay down. Down. Good boy. Sorry.
That's right. You have mocked me, and I shall mock you. The patch will cover the other eye, ha ha! And we shall see how long it takes your gelatinous self-respect to melt to go!
Cool, I'll be right back. Anything you say, Nugget. Ha, love it. Don't get too comfortable. So I have to bring adventure to him. I'm gonna go back to Dasha. Hey Dasha, what's going on? Dasha?
Ah, I am so glad to see you. There is much on my mind lately.
Do you want to talk about it?
Not yet.
Sorry, let me just...
I promised I would help you with date training, and we must finish yet. Now comes most important part. We have had wonderful dates. Everything has been so perfect. You have brought me back to my house, and now we sit in your car. What do you do now?
I tell you, hurry up and get out, because my show's about to come on. I'll walk you to your door to say goodnight properly. I wait until you've made it safely aside before I drive away. Why are you pointing at me?
Yes, just so. It is better for your date's safety and extremely romantic. This is the way to your date's heart. Everything is whispering to you to do one thing to end the date. What do you do?
I give you a warm hug and bid you good night. I tell you to hurry up and get inside already. I give you a kiss that curls your toes and steals your breath through your lungs.
Wow. Your date must be very lucky to experience such a thing.
We should practice, right? Even kissing you is lucky indeed. Once I get thought, never mind.
Practice? You mean... you? Kiss me? Yes, that sounds nice. I mean, anything to help.
Dasha falls silent, closing her eyes as she waits for your kiss. She's shy, but when your lips meet, she comes alive, sighing sweetly and leaning into your embrace. When she pulls away from you, she's flushed and just a little dazed.
Wow, that was very good. It is difficult to think after that, but I will manage. The date is not yet over. Let us assume your date is not so old-fashioned, and after your kiss, has invited you inside. You are accepting this invitation because date has gone well. You find yourself sitting on my couch, looking into my eyes. What will you do now?
I asked if you like to go to bed. I put my feet up on your coffee table until you bring me a beer. I ask you if you like to watch a cute movie and cuddle.
I would like that very much. What a beautiful end to date. I have heard enough, I think. Very, very good. You have performed wonderfully. If I am being honest, I am not sure you ever needed my help. Any date would be lucky to have you. Take it from me. When you find someone you are ready to date, go for it. It is my pleasure. Helping others is my greatest joy.
Now it's your turn to let me help you. It's been so wonderful spending time with you. So it was with you before.
Well, please, forgive me, but I do not feel ready to share it just yet. I must lift something heavy and make proper sense of all of this. I will share it with you soon, I promise. Thank you. Come see me soon.
Okay.
And it's... Nat 20!
Okay. I'm already down to 2. Did that door really open that far? I think these are the papers that Dessa dropped something onto.
The frazzled figure standing before you has the sort of overworked and underpaid co-worker energy you've not seen since you started working from home. She startles when she sees you looking at her, dropping a number of office supplies clutched in her arms.
Oh, I like the little, like, pocket made of paper.
Oh my god. You can see me? You can see me! Oh my god. You've walked by me for so long without looking at me. Office Romance Magazine was right. Maybe this really is my year.
Office Romance Magazine? I'm sorry, what? Sorry, I guess I didn't notice you before.
Oh yeah! It's the leading publication on office romances for office supplies. It said my love life was totally gonna be on fire this year. And fires, as we all know, are a very good thing. Oh gosh. Listen to me babbling at you.
I don't know where that voice sounds familiar. I don't know who
You don't even know my name.
I don't need to know it. Probably a good place to start. Go on then.
Yes. Yes. I'm Penelope. And I'm your office supplies. Yay!
The googly eyes.
Which, boy, let me tell you, you sure haven't used those in a while.
Nah. Well, everything's online now. Sorry, I don't know what you want me to say about.
Yeah. But it's great that you're here, though, because now you can bear witness to the resurrection of Penelope office supplies. So what if no one's using me like they used to? I'm not dead yet.
You're so right, Queen. You've got one foot in the grave. You're too cute to be single.
Yeah! Anyway, your daily motivational office quotes calendar put it best. Your most important work is always ahead of you, never behind you. Stephen Stovey. Now, what do you think that means?
Lead with your best assets. It's time to look to a brighter tomorrow. I truly don't care.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess that too. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure this is saying I've got an ass that won't quit. And it's time I make sure everybody knows it. Anyway, to that end, I've got a hot date with a cross trainer. You got any advice for me?
Just be yourself. Master's energy at all times now. Just be yourself.
A little boring, but all right.
Boring, but I mean, that's... You want to be yourself.
I have
Oh,
arrived
shit.
to do battle!
Jesus, dude.
Oh, there he is. I assume he means date?
I meant just what I said. Prepare yourself.
Whoa. All right. Love it. See you later.
Okay. This is straight up Viking of a man. I have 1 heart left. I got a message. Tinfoil.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers. In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world. We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1. Not me. David, the CEO of Valdivian. Seems like you're not paying attention, but I suppose it can't be helped. I am mysterious and only message you sometimes.
I knew it was David. I just Yes, I'm paying attention.
So you say. And all this? The wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Dateviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly.
How would you use them for military?
I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store, and they closed 30 minutes ago. The sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
As I show it, it's 30 minutes late. Okay. I have 1 heart left. I might go talk to these guys.
You're here!
My bros, what's it been up to, fellas?
We missed you. Yeah, we've been thinking about what gnarly adventures to go on next. Cliff jumping, bull riding, submersible exploring. The possibilities are endless. Do you have any ideas?
What about street logging? What about free soloing? Street logging? Lounging? Free solo? I don't know what either of these are. You didn't say anything.
Away! House Homie!
Okay.
House Homie!
Why are you on the floor? Okay. That was a quick day. I guess I'm kind of sticking to the same ones, but I'm trying to like... I don't want to get too far ahead with too many people at once. Trying to like kind of pace myself a little bit. I want to make sure I save. Alright, oh, can't forget my morning coffee. I know I've been doing it at night for nightmares, but I don't think she wants to talk to me anymore.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
Let's do this one, do another quiz.
Right. Just, remember that the Irish coffee is going to be a little different. Make sure you can take your alcohol.
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee in her expert way, topping it off with a generous pour of cream. You can smell the alcohol even before she hands it to you.
Definitely not my favorite, but I really want to try and do all of her quizzes to hopefully, like, continue our friendship.
And there we are.
That looks
Enjoy.
good. I definitely don't think I would personally
Is there
enjoy
anything
it.
you'd like to know about the Irish coffee?
Okay, so I haven't done this one fully yet.
Well, it's just how it's made. You really need to use Irish whiskey. Any other alcohol won't really work. Irish whiskey is more smooth and has sort of a hint of vanilla in it. That really makes the coffee shine through.
I guess that wouldn't be so bad. I wonder...
I mean, you could try, but don't let any Irish people hear you. We'll see you next time.
I've never been big on drinking. I don't know why, I just never really got into it. I'm more of a tea or coffee person. Or boba. I absolutely adore my boba. I always go for like, there's this coffee spot that does like a, it's called a tiger milk tea and it has like cinnamon and stuff like that. It's fantastic. I don't know if I have to find an inventor before I talk to him, but I don't want to fuck up. I haven't really talked to her either. Beefy. Okay, so I have to go to him with an adventure. I don't have to find something first and then Kopi. I like her. I like her a lot too. Okay. Hank's friendship. I really want to get Das's.
Oh.
Who said that? Is that you?
Oh, there you are.
I'll always come back.
Yes. Thank you for your patience with me. Spending so much time with you speaking of romance lately, it has given me much to think about. Perhaps it will surprise you that a strong and cheerful desk like myself is not going on many dates these days. Truth is, I have put so much of myself into helping others, I have not left much time for myself. No, Dasha, do not lie to this wonderful human. I thought it would sound nicer if this were the case, but it is not so. But the kiss we shared, it was real.
I feel for you too. That's so interesting, but I'd rather just be friends.
Truly? I have found love at last. No more lonely days.
I could not imagine just throwing her into like the friend zone after all of that.
I give you a big kiss, big hug, big lift. I am so happy. I never imagined I could find love right here at home. Who would have thought that you were seducing me all this time?
I feel like it might have been the other way around, but who's counting?
Either way, we have been practicing dating each other all along. But it doesn't feel like practice, really. We have only done what is natural.
Nice. Boys, how do I get smarts and sass?
My love, allow me to show you my strength.
Okay, so I'm in a relationship with my dice.
I do believe my love makes me jump for joy.
Show you my strength.
Oh, yeah, let's just talk to Freya. I liked her a lot.
Hello, hello. How nice to see you again. I do hope that wound is healing up nicely.
Oh, yeah.
You've interrupted me in media res, so to speak. I just got in a brand new shipment of bandages, so I'm taking a study break to organize everything.
One is doing great, thanks. Study break.
Thrilled to hear it. Remember to keep it clean and dry and change the dressing once every 24 hours. Or is it 36 hours? Oh, heck, for some reason I always forget that. Let me just check in my textbook and I'll give you the correct information. This beautiful and weighted thing is my textbook. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I love it very much. I study every single day and I have my big test coming up soon. In fact, might I ask you a favor?
Sure.
Would you be willing to help me study? Perhaps, despite appearances. I'm a bit nervous. I could really use some support.
Totally. For sure.
I really appreciate this. So very much. You're helping me realize my greatest dream.
Faria hands you a piece of paper with an anatomical drawing of a skeleton on it.
Here, take this page from my book. You can get familiar with the answers you'll need to quiz me on. If you need help reading, they will appear in that newfangled Datadex Phoenicia has been telling me about. I'm very much looking forward to seeing you again soon. Huh. Oddly, I don't even care if you're injured when you come back. How interesting. Until later, friend.
Wait. Do I have this? Data text. Freya. On the collections tab of the data text. You should pay what it says in the collectible tab of the data text. Where is the... Oh. Oh. The number of bones in the human body is 206. Wait, so that got oh. Are these like things that I need to complete in order to... I'm missing one. You do a click or... Okay, I didn't know that was, I don't have any with chance? Huh. Oh, gosh. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Shadow.
Ooh, welcome back, my dark ally. Come, let the next trial commence.
What are you talking about?
Words will be exchanged less than usual. We'll be exchanging letters instead. Back before the Great Cataclysm, my comrades and I would partake in spirit-shackling activities. Some have lasted several nights. Others, we simply gave up counting. Are you prepared to begin?
I have other objects too. I'm prepared.
Let the game of shadows begin! I present to you the following.
He holds a sheet of notebook paper up to you. It contains a macabre illustration of a dead person and a few mysterious lines.
Is this Hayden?
Blank, 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 blank. Now, guess. This is the Hanged Man. Now, choose your letter.
I bet it's Shadow. S-A-D... Wait, S-H-A-D-O-W.
There is an S. Now, choose your letter.
Is this Shadow?
There is an O. Now, choose your letter. There is a D. Now, choose your letter. The answer is Shadow.
I want to be sure before I...
Completely sick. Your turn.
Shadow
Oh,
Lord
shit.
Skull doesn't really have much in the way of expression, but he seems a bit smug.
I'll have you know that among my Dark Cabal, I was the leading player. Think to yourself, what is your mysterious text?
Date to Vator's darkness, it sucks, you're cute. I'm gonna go with darkness. I don't want to come on too strong.
8 letters. My favorite. Why, you ask? Isn't it obvious? 8 is the infinity symbol, but sideways. Very cool. It's obviously darkness. I appreciate you staying relevant to our practices, Penumbra. Ah, that was entertaining. It's been eons since I've played the Hanged Man. Last time, I engaged in a mighty face-off with Lunar Knight that lasted until sunrise. Oh, it was legendary.
Who's drinking?
An old comrade from before the Great Cataclysm. He was a former shade of mine, if you get what I mean. Our conversations gathered more shadows than any other Void Dweller. The Lord of Shadows and his loyal knight. Us two were perceived as an eternal pair. the great cataclysm.
Tell me more, Shah. I'm all ears. This sounds too much made up.
Very well. I suppose a proper explanation is owed.
You're not eating that wire, are you? Sorry, I thought Banjo was eating a wire.
Tell me, Penumbra, what do you presume to be a power more fearsome than darkness?
White love, fearlessness itself.
We don't live in a world of whimsical tales and fantasy. Not anymore, at least. The overwhelming phantasmic force that realigned the unified lives of my comrades and I is time. There was no one moment or act that caused it. One night, I was with Lunar and my friends, joyfully conversing about whatever came to our minds. Time crept into our dark haven. Distance, a symptom. And then, many nights later, Lunar no longer wished to be by my side. Boredom came next. My friends took less and less interest in our nightly discussions. They too left, one by one. And then, I was alone. You may think it cruel of them for leaving without a proper goodbye, but I respected all of my friends' decisions, even Lunar's. I don't harbor any wrathful thoughts against any of them. I just think back to those days fondly and wonder why time had to come for us. We were happy. I was happy.
Shut up, I'm so sorry. It sounds made up.
Oh, shed not a tear for me, Penumbra. Time comes for us all in ways we don't expect. Normally, I'd celebrate triumphantly at obtaining another armament. That'll be all for today, Penumbra. Thank you for listening to my tale.
Okay, so I have another. I'm gonna save. And I'm going to talk to, oops. Talk to him. Ugh, I just don't want to F this up.
You? But why? Was I not clear? Have you returned without my adventure? Or have you returned with an adventure so puny, so inconsequential, that it can hide in those stupid, tight little afterthoughts you call pockets?
Are you seriously insulting pockets right now? I don't have it yet, but I promise I'm looking. Oh crap. Right, I forgot about that.
Nothing is safe from my whip-crack dissatisfaction. Come back without it again, and you will beg for the release of the locker before I have done.
Okay, I'm gonna go back if it didn't save. Wait. I just wanted to see what he would say to that, because I know it's kind of cheating, but I was just curious. So, how do you find an adventure? Like, can I pick items up, or do I have to talk to someone specific for this? I haven't talked to her in a while.
Hello again, suspect. I'm hard at work on my current case. I've been hoping for a breakthrough. Sometimes I get so wrapped up that I start seeing everyone through the lens of a mystery. I am Maggie M. Glassbury at your service. Perhaps you've heard of me? I've acquired a modest reputation as a result of some of my previous work.
What are a couple of your best known cases? More than modest.
Maggie puts her hands on her hips, positively radiating pride.
Why, it was I who solved the mystery of the missing sock.
Huh. That was you? I was missing a sock?
A brief interview with the Stackables and a chat with Dirk was all it took to sort that case out. The sock was in the depths of Harper's hamper.
I'm glad someone got to the bottom of it. Who are you talking about exactly?
I also cracked the caper of the self-generating dust rabbits. Static electricity. It causes particles to accumulate around pieces of hair. Your hair, to be exact. They form undisturbed, indead air pockets. That's why they hang out under the couch.
My hair, you say? It's probably my dog's hair.
You and I both know you don't have a dog here.
I mean, I technically do it.
It matched the evidence, and I ruled out every other possibility. By the power of deductive reasoning, I determined that you were in fact the culprit. I pride myself on that. Lately, I've been taxing my lens to the utmost on a very interesting case. I'm trying to get to the bottom of a mysterious love letter. It was delivered to Dorian last night.
Tell me more, can we chat this?
At approximately 2 a.m., an unknown suspect dropped off a letter for Dorian. Upon opening it, Dorian discovered that it carried clear romantic intent. That is to say, it was asking him out. It described how his protective yet gentle presence had won over the writer's heart. If interested, he was to write back as soon as possible.
Sounds good so far.
Here's the catch. The letter wasn't signed with a name, just a monogram. Though he might be hesitant to admit it, Dorian was quite taken by the letter. He isn't certain whether he wants to write back until he knows more.
Good luck with the case, I'm sure you'll crack it. If you be open to it, I'd love to help.
You would? I've never worked with anyone else before, but I think this could be good for the case.
Why not start by giving me whatever clues you have? Where are you waiting for? Clue me in.
The case is pretty thin, but we've got a couple of clues. First of all, the paper the note was written on was somewhat interesting. Second, although the letter wasn't signed, it did have a single initial on it. Finally, I think Dorian might have a clue for us.
Let's start with the paper. What makes it interesting? With initial. Let's have a chat with him.
A stylized letter M.
M. First sinister signature.
Seems likely. What should we look at next? I have it here. Semi-transparent and very thin. It doesn't seem like ordinary paper at all.
Let's try cutting it with scissors. Right. Taste it.
She dips a corner of the paper into a small glass of water.
Look at that. It dissolved. What else should we try with the paper?
She gives the paper a careful test snip.
Cuts just like normal. What else should we try with the paper?
She focuses a magnifying glass on the paper for a few moments, stopping immediately when it begins to smoke and catch fire.
Yikes! It's definitely flammable. Does seem to burn slightly slower than normal paper, though. What else should we try with the paper? Taste it? If you say so.
She carefully dabs a corner of the paper against her tongue.
How interesting. It's edible and tastes slightly starchy.
Huh.
What else should we try with the paper?
What kind of paper would that be?
What should we look at next?
Huh.
Hello there, you two.
Good to see you, Dorian. I've enlisted our friend here to help solve the case of the mystery letter.
Splendid idea.
Can you repeat what you said to me earlier? About the smell you noticed?
Right. Well, when I first opened the letter, I caught the faintest whiff of what I think was truffle. Strange, no?
Thanks for your help.
Good luck. Let me know if you happen to figure out who it was from. I'm not one for love, but I am one for truffles. And friendship.
What should we look at next? I've narrowed it down to 4 suspects. Penelope, Mitchell Lynn, Matteo Monta, and Freddie Yeti. Who do you think it was?
Oh, I haven't met. I don't know Mitchell. Freddie, don't know that name. It was Penelope. I was thinking Penelope almost, but I'm not too sure. I don't know. Mitchell. Freddy. Isn't Freddy the teddy bear that's on the bed current? Wait, no, that was Teddy. I don't know these people. Mateo or Mitchell. I mean, it was an M, so it has to be one of those two, right? I mean, Mateo's maybe. I'm gonna guess.
This seems like an interesting idea, but the clues don't quite add up. I just don't see what the truffles have to do with blankets.
So he's
Sorry, but I don't think that's right. Perhaps you can help me on another case later on down the line. Thanks again for trying to help. It really was very sweet of you.
Even though I failed, but you'd be interesting that in days of time. It was fun. I don't know.
I could see myself going with someone with poor detective skills like
Oh,
yourself.
wow. Thank you.
Perhaps we have complementary skills. I would be the daring detective. You the administrative sort. The pretty type, you know?
Thanks.
I'd fancy that.
I guess I'll take it. Okay, that's everyone I could talk to today. Yeah, that's Tay. I don't know who Freddy is. Alright, so first things first, coffee.
It's my favorite customer. What can I get for you today?
I'm gonna go for an iris this time so I can do the quiz.
Right. Just make sure you can take your alcohol.
Kopi makes a lovely cup of coffee in her expert way.
And there we are. Enjoy. All right. You've had the Irish coffee a few times now. Assuming you're not completely gone from the booze, pop quiz. What do you pour over an Irish coffee?
It would be... Oh. Cream?
You're on the ball.
Oh.
Yeah. To make an Irish coffee, you pour whiskey and sugar over black coffee, stir it up a little bit, and then pour some thick cream over it.
Kopi beams at you.
I'm happy you remembered. Anyways, thanks for taking my little quiz. Stay caffeinated. We'll see you next time.
Maybe there'll be something different now since I've done our quizzes. Okay. I'm just kind of wandering around. I'm just kind of thinking if I should talk to someone new. Finn. Can you get like all like the toys on the bed if you talk to them? Wait, is that a toy? Looks like pillows.
It's not all that surprising that your towels would have a look that one can only describe as fresh out of the shower. The fluffy terry cloth clothing and glistening skin are expected.
So he's probably all of the towels then, if I talk to them.
What you did not expect to see, however, was a six-pack you could do your laundry on.
Wait, hold still.
He holds his hands out in front of him, stopping you in your tracks.
He looks so cozy. I would totally wear like whatever that robe thing is. What's wrong? What did I do? Wait, should I do what you say?
You didn't do anything.
He backs away from you, slowly and carefully.
Oh, his hair looks like a towel on a rack. That's good.
Just don't move. Ooh, there's some water on the floor. Let me get that before you slip and fall.
He bends down to mop up a tiny puddle, standing back up with a grin.
There. All good.
Phew, that was a close one. You didn't have to do that for me.
It's my pleasure. Some might say that I saved your life.
I mean, fair.
Hey, hey!
Tyrell?
Did you see that dude?
Are you telling me? I'm not dude. Yes, you're my hero.
I may be soft, but I'm hard against spills.
He mimes playing a trumpet, imitating the instrument with his mouth.
I dry as quick as my wit. If you get wet, don't get upset. Isn't that right, my absorbent sidekick?
He holds out a small swan-shaped towel for your inspection. It's quite charming.
Quack! Oh, this? This is Little Buddy. He's pretty cool. I can fold him into anything I want. Today, a swan. Tomorrow, who knows what the fabric of the universe will weave? I mean, I only know how to fold like two others. But still, it keeps me busy between cleaning spills and warming up your body.
Damn, that was quick. Warm my body, say. Ooh, saucy. You may be looking wrapped up in you.
Oh, you are a forward one, aren't you?
I adore this necklace. I'm comfortable around you. Confidence is attractive.
So are folding skills. I've been told. Gotta say, this is the most fun I've had talking in a while. I keep myself pretty busy with my job.
Tell me about it. I'm not making too much work for you, am I?
Nah. Spills happen every day. No big thing. But the hard part is getting dry. For the big jobs, I work with Washford and Drysdale. But I work pretty independently, you know?
I can make a bit of a mess. Being clean is one of my life goals.
Don't I know it? Even though you don't spill too much, I'm there 24/7 on call. Not to tug on my own thread, but I'm proud of the work that I do.
Is work all you care about? Surely you have bigger aspirations.
I mean, who doesn't? There are things I want to do, but my job is important, you know? Those spills ain't gonna unspill themselves, and I won't be spilling things to you until I get to know you better. So, let's make a deal. Next time you see me, I'll show you something cool, and maybe I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'll show you an idea I have.
Okay, I'll definitely be back. I find it weird that I just have like a towel shaped as a elephant in my closet. I'm assuming any towel, like all of these, are probably him. So I have 3 more. I don't know what to do for adventure. We talked about these two. I'm probably overthinking all of this. Tyrell, Jerry, Penelope. C comes in randomly. Alright, free at once. Oops. Damn it, I need to look at. Free. There she is. Number of bones out here by is 206. Let's go do her quiz real fast.
Oh, hi there. Welcome back. Wounds? Injuries? In addition to bandages, I now have ointments.
Alba's attack, no active bleeding. Ointments? Wow, you're moving up in the world. You know you're a little ridiculous, right?
Yes, indeed I am. From ointments, it's a hop to tinctures. From tinctures, a mere skip to injectable local anesthetics. And after that, the sky truly is the limit. I may even be the proud owner of a pill press one day.
Very excited for you.
I'm excited for me too. How fun to have a friend to be excited for me. So then, how are we feeling today? This is the traditional question that doctors ask, you know. I'm practicing.
Feeling good.
Good? How good? Good as in good enough that you could run a marathon?
Hell no.
Or good as in you're putting on a brave face but shriveling up on the inside? Good.
Sounds about right. Shriveling. What am I, a raisin?
Technically, raisins are shriveled, not shriveling. You, if you were putting on a brave face, would be actively in the process of shriveling from the draining of all the energy needed to maintain said brave face. So, from a technical perspective, in no way are you a raisin.
Well, that's good news. I'm fine. A little tired, but that's all.
I thought so. My medi-senses were going absolutely bananas looking at you and expertly reading all the signs and symptoms, and I just knew it. This person is tired.
I'm constantly tired, though. Yeah, who would have thought being unemployed could be exhausting? I'm slowly descending to zombie status. I'll be alright. I'll get a good night's sleep and be ready to go.
You will be A-okay. I have no doubt. And it will be in some small part because of the excellent medical care you have received with medical professionals soon-to-be Dr. Faria. On that note, I've got my page ready for you.
Faria hands you another page from her textbook.
Oh, so I'm having to like do multiple of these at once. Oh no.
Thanks for your help.
Immobilize the joints above and below a fracture. Oh no. I'm gonna have to remember so many of these. Okay. Why not? Let's talk to the TV.
It takes you a moment to realize that there is not, in fact, a test of the emergency broadcast system standing in your living room, though the colorful figure standing across from you certainly bears a striking similarity to that TV classic. Even before they speak, you can feel a frenetic energy in the air, like someone switching between channels at high speed.
Yo, yo, yo!
Oh, wow.
Don't touch that dial, cinephile! Cause my favorite studio audience is now in attendance! The VIP attendee! The Uber viewer! And sometimes wooer! The supreme dream who makes this flat screen scream! The fantastic red shirt means you're ready to flirt! How can I cater to my greatest spectator?
That hair is something else. Ooh, I like being catered to. Who are you?
Then, let's get ready to rumble! Before we get to what's on my screen, let me properly set the scene. The name's Telly. Rhymes with Nelly. Like, whoa, Nelly! Did you know Telly offers 5,000 channels like an endless deli?
Telly Nelly.
Holy smokes, folks! So ask not what your country can do for you. Ask, can you dig it?
Wow, 5,000, really? Only 5,000? Isn't that kind of limited? I don't really watch TV.
Damn straight!
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
5,000 channels is the most offered by any provider. I know this, cause I'm an entertainment insider. 5,000 channels of cheers! 5,000 channels of cheers! Can Valdiviflix compete with that? Or even Viewloo? That Valdiviflix copycat? Telly shows are must-see. Their programming's just musty.
Wow, I'm sold. How's your pricey?
Prohibitively expensive. Can't fault a TV for trying. Anyway, since you're here, my dear, why don't you just kick back and recline? Unwind from the grind and free your mind with 120,000 hours of programming combined. View that queue till you go blind.
Sounds great until I go blind.
just an expression. No need for obsessing.
I like how he talks.
In case of ocular degeneration, we'll just get you some medicine.
Loading programming, loading programming. Optimizing for comedy, haha. Analyzing for reality, boo-hoo.
Pratfalls and close calls from straight to your eyeballs. And, yeah, Mr. White. Yeah, science, bitch. I found 15,000 shows you wouldn't oppose. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Reality, home interface, and local community access. Maybe I should just go.
Time for some narration elation about home renovation.
I was really like, gonna hear like noises in the background, like different like shows and stuff playing.
Allons-y. From the creators of Home is Where We Buried Grandma and Festive Infestations comes Balls to the Walls, a thrilling home renovation series where each episode follows the demolition of a different home using wrecking balls as the primary tool of destruction.
Oh, what's that?
Hosted by demolition expert Carlos Balls of Steel Balenciaga and featuring an all-original music score from MC Whammer. No home is safe from the swinging force of Balls to the Walls.
So, my beau, does this show make you go, whoa?
Maybe we could just talk about our feelings. That would be nice. I hate puns and balls. Got anything else? I love it. Let's watch.
Nice. Let me just get a summation of the station's location and Shazbot.
I've made a huge mistake.
That show I promised you we'd view just moved to Valdiviflix for more revenue, boo.
Seriously? Another casualty of peak TV's ain't fail, son.
Valdiviflix dollars are hard to beat, but I promise we'll find you something sweet. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Oh, gosh.
So that's who you giving your rose to, my boo? Looks like the tribe has spoken.
I don't get the reference. Is it outdated?
Outdated? It's consecrated. You better get educated before I get agitated.
Oh,
All
shit.
right, my delight. I'll give you a reality infusion in 4K resolution. Cougar versus Cougar.
Thrust into the wilderness and stranded in a remote location miles from any plastic surgeons, 10 older, attractive women must rely on their wit, resourcefulness, and cunning to battle for survival and outsmart their adversaries. 10 actual cougars. With tensions running high and cougars lurking around every corner, alliances will be forged, rivalries will emerge, and the women must dig deep within themselves to prove once and for all which cougar has the sharpest claws.
Wait, are these like actual like women cougars or?
So, my daffodil, shall we commence with this TV and chill?
Pretty good.
Let's relax with some snacks while we await the climax and... Don't! I had this pre-planned and my schedule was unassailable. But that show's not on demand, so the episode's not available. But no prob, heartthrob. I've got 15,000 other shows I've yet to disclose. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows? Wait, seriously? I just told you that I have 5,000 channels with 15,000 shows. And you want to watch the community access station? Look, I'm gonna be straight with you. You're cute and all, but there's no way in hell I'm watching a community access station. There's literally an endless bounty of quality content now, and I'm not gonna waste my precious time on planet Earth watching some old fart playing amateur xylophone for 6 hours. You get each other?
Oh gosh.
But listen, I've got a great show selection for your inspection. And while watching, we might make a genuine connection. So what genre can I impose on you with my flawless flows?
Makes sense, makes sense. Just, one more thing.
Look, I don't want to pry, but I gotta know. It's not because you prefer Valdiviflix, right? 'cause that'd be a huge blow to my ego.
No, literally, I need to brush my teeth. They're really dirty. Oh, I absolutely prefer $99 a month over your quality programming never.
Oh, thanks, Heidi. That makes me feel naughty. Come back round here later, and I'll show you something body.
Okay, I'll do one more. Who have I talked to in a while? I mean, I guess there's Penelope.
The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Marker Twain.
What, another quote of today?
You better believe it. So the date with Chris was awful. A disaster even.
Tell me about it. Skip to the point.
He spent the night chasing me around with what looked like an axe but was probably just a spare ski or something. And at the end of it, he asked if he could see me again, but instead of kissing me, he leaned in and whispered that I had the calves of a malnourished mountain goat. And that he found my scrawniness appealing because of the potential I had, if I would just commit to fitness. So anyway, I'm thinking maybe masculinity is like, not my thing. And that's okay. I've got a date lined up with a real pretty shelf that's just as hot and strong as Chris. And I'm like 90% sure she won't try to kill me.
Hey, that's great. You should date me instead. I truly do not care. Probably don't want to head on too strong quite yet.
Thanks! I think so too. You got any tips for this date? Anything to keep in mind for going out with someone who could totally crush me with a pinky, but is also feminine and fine?
Mask or femme, just be yourself. Feminine and fine sounds like you're describing yourself.
Wow, you're right. You really gotta start watching what you say. You're gonna make me think the wrong things. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Albert Feinstein.
Feinstein.
Okay. Calm. Cool. You got this, Penelope. Shout out to that motivational office quotes calendar, man. It always knows just what to say. Oh my god. I think that's her now. Hey!
See the trophy stand.
A muscle-bound woman with the greatest set of abs you've ever seen bounds into the room, lifting Penelope up into the air and tossing her like a beach ball.
I hope you're ready to get, like, totally swept off your feet. This is a real love connection, and not two lonely things desperately clinging to each other in a last shot at love.
Oh, wow! That's just what I was about to say! We really are on the same page, but also, like, please put me down.
Oh my god, am I messing up already? I am so sorry. God, stupid Shelley!
Shelley drops Penelope like a ton of bricks. Penelope slowly, painfully climbs to her feet, while Shelley berates herself.
You always do this, Shelley. You get too excited, and you just go in.
Maybe you could break from beating yourself up to go on your date. I'd be excited about dating Penelope too. This is now my business.
Oh my god, stop! Don't say that now. I mean, thanks, but not in front of my date. Come on, Shelley. Why don't we just get moving, huh?
Shelley turns towards Penelope, wiping away a few tears.
Yeah.
As you watch the two of them leave arm in arm, you have a sinking feeling. You'll have to come back later and see how it went.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna talk to him, honestly, again. He was fun.
It appears that your intentions have gone awry once more,
Hey.
as the interloper, Lucinda Lavish, stands there instead, striking a pose.
It's me. I said I would return, and now I'm going to give you a choice. Thank goodness. Tell me, lover, How would you like to know me?
Can we do something horny? I want to know more about who you are on the inside. Say you're the best character in the game.
Talk? About me? I love talking about myself. I'm Lucinda Lavish. I'm the extra cool DLC character who is, well, not really a dateable object per se, but more of a different thing. You know what I mean? That's a good way of looking at it. I haven't thought of that before. But, you know, when you put the question to me like, what am I? It just kind of seems so frivolous. Boy, I'm really messing this up, huh?
No, you're doing great. Yeah, a little. You're more nervous than I am.
Yeah. Ugh. Why am I laughing so much? This isn't funny. It's always easier when you're playing a role, I feel. When you know what the boundaries are. This kind of just seems a little out of my wheelhouse. Oh, you're right. Shit. I'm gonna go.
And with that, she is gone.
Huh. Okay.
Tyrell yawns and stretches. He looks as if he might have been napping.
What time is it? Did I oversleep? It's nice of you to come by when I'm off peak hours. Sorry that my shelf isn't more done up. I'm not much of a guest towel, you know?
I'm surprised you don't have my guests. You totally throw a party in this closet.
It can be kind of hard since I'm not the only one who resides here. Still, I'm content with using the time in here to think of ways to fold my fabric friend into new shapes. Which, since you came by, you get to see my newest... Oh, I never know what to call it. Creation? Formation? No, still sounds too stiff. Oh, how about this? Let me introduce you to the newest iteration of my buddy, Towel Turtle.
Tyrell holds his towel
Aw.
buddy out to you. A sweet, absorbent little turtle.
Let me tell you, it took us a couple tries to get the shell just right, but it was worth it.
I love it. Is that what you want to do with you? Time you really got this, maybe this could be a gear.
What? Making towel animals? This really is just a thing for me. A way for me to express myself. Plus, me and my buddy have a special bond.
Why do you keep them around? What's so special about a towel turtle?
You're more than just a towel turtle. Remember when you got me from that thrift store? I was wrapped with my towel buddy. I remember you saying it was as good as new. Well, let me tell you, I've seen some massive spills in my day. Things you wouldn't believe. Did you know what pasta sauce can do to grout? It ain't pretty. But I didn't have to take on the task alone. Nope. There was a team of us, all dedicated to helping keep things nice and dry. I was happy to be with my friends, working together. Hell, we used to hang out at the bathroom bar most nights and just chill.
There was a bar in your old bathroom? Sounds like a nice way to relax.
Oh, it was the shit. Hanging out with people who get what you do, nothing like it. Towel buddy over here would do tricks, turning into different things, making us laugh. Every colored towel you could think of, all in one place. And the linen closet? Always a party. Sometimes it was so full, you couldn't get a shelf. Those were the good times.
Where is everyone else? The story is way too long. I feel a twist in the story coming.
One hell of a twist. It was a day that will go down in infamy. It was spring. It was raining something crazy. And our owner had their grandkids over.
Aw, that's cute. Rain, children, towels.
You guessed it. All 7 grandchildren came over. All 7 of them decided to play in mud. And when they came back in, they just started snatching my friends from the closet. Towel buddy and I just watched in horror. Oh, they took them all one by one, but me, I was on the bottom. And I just saw it happen. I whispered to myself, Those are some tough towels. They'll be fine. When they came back from the laundry room a few days later, it was too late. They had become
stained.
He pauses, as though overwhelmed by the horror.
Rags.
Oh. What? Not rags. Oh.
Rags. You've got to be stain resistant to stay in the game. That grape juice, you can't let it stick to you. But if you let mud stay on a towel for days, oh, it can be too much. I know that if Washford and Drysdale had been there, it would have been a different story. They could have saved a few of them before the stain got in too deep. The way they were treated was way too much for them. When the rest became rags, our old boss wanted a completely new set. He saw that I was still strong and decided to donate me.
Were you scared? This all sounds so dramatic.
I was not scared. It was a hell of a disaster. But I had my little buddy with me. We kept each other company, and I knew I would make it. I'm resilient. It's in my fibers. Can I see your hand?
Oh, you want my hand you're looking at?
You extend your hand to Tyrell, and he takes it, his touch gentle and unassuming.
When you touch me by my hand, what do you feel?
That spark? Something, but I'm not sure.
You felt that too? I don't think it's just static electricity either. But there's something else. Feel the texture of my hand. The way I'm made. Soft but sturdy. Hard-working, yet comforting. I'm warm.
Yeah, very, very warm.
You noticed, eh? And my little buddy here helps me channel all those bad things into a way I can express my emotions. All that to say, I'm premium. That's why they call me the Lord of the Rings. You get it?
I don't get the reference. I only have that one. I get it and I love it.
Yeah.
I kind of don't get it, but after all that, and you still want to do the same work, I'm surprised you still love what you do.
I like it, but it isn't what I want to do forever.
What else do you want to do? There are full towel animals, not a lot of choices.
Picture it. The music of summer playing over a speaker. Perhaps a Bluetooth. The smell of sea salt and tight canvas in the air. To your right, one of those tall lifeguard stands that someone in bright red shorts sits on. To your left, a couple that most likely had an argument in the car. They both try to make the best of the day. It's super awkward. And there I am with you, stretched out in the sand, a giant umbrella behind us, blocking out the sun, and us just chilling. Can you guess what I want to do?
You want it to be a beach towel?
Ding, ding, ding. That's right. Beach towels have it made. They just lay in the sand all day, taking in all the sights. At night, they get to sit next to a fire and listen to someone play one of 3 songs they know on the guitar. I'd still get to dry people off, and the sun would help me do my job better. And who could ask for a better view? Clear blue waters, open skies. My towel buddy could be there too. Oh, I could fold you into a fish. Or a seagull.
Would you want me to go with you? That means I have to leave the house.
Oh, of course. We'd have to go together. Just promise me you won't get mad if I track sand in the car. It's kind of a hazard of the job.
I go to the beach with you just to see you smile. But you do great work here. We need you here. I don't think you as a beach towel would work. Yeah. I don't think I can leave the house yet.
You would? You would leave the house for me?
I think you would make an awesome beach towel. I'd love to see it. Getting to lie out with you on sand like a perfect day.
I think I'd be good at it too. You know, that's the first time I've told anyone my dream. I'll be honest, I was a little worried that you might think it was silly.
I don't think it's silly at all. We all have dreams. There isn't anything wrong with that. It was silly. You're too small and dainty. That's so mean.
Tyrell fans his face with his hands.
Tyrell, don't cry. Who's gonna dry you up? You're the best, you know that? And think of all the sunsets we could watch together.
So that he's like constantly wet.
You and me, cuddled up real close. It would be like nothing else mattered. even if it was just for a few moments. Oh, that would be awesome. We've got to make it happen.
As long as I'm there with you, I know it'll be perfect. All that, except cuddling, I'll be happy to make your dream come true.
Nothing will keep us apart. You know what the really cool part of this is? You're part of that dream now, too. Hey, I've got an idea. Towel buddy. Remember that one I've been saving for a special moment? I think it's time. We'll be right back.
Tyrell disappears from view for a few moments.
Yep, just like that. Tuck it under. Ooh, you look so good.
When he returns, he holds his towel buddy out to you, now in a new and delightful shape.
Well?
Aw, it's a little piggy. Look at the little piggy.
I know. I had to make sure I got the nose just right. I think Towel Buddy will be like this for a while. And, you know, you can wrap me around you anytime you want. I'm cozy regardless of the circumstances. You get me?
I bet I do get you. Start sweating.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't talk like this in front of Towel Buddy. He's just a washcloth after all, but the offer still stands. Okay? I look forward to those sunsets.
Oh.
This is love.
That happened a lot quicker than I thought. I am not very smart or a lot of sass. I did not know how to get those. Am I just not talking to the right stuff? Oh man. But before work tiredness is starting to hit me. I gotta go work in like an hour. Ugh. Wait, I haven't talked to Kopi yet.
Listen, I need to talk to you about something.
What is it?
It's just, you've been coming here so often.
Of course. A visit does to see you. I've loved hearing you talk about coffee.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like you've only been visiting me just to hear me rant on about my little coffee facts. But I wonder sometimes if you're really listening. Do you like what I have to say?
It can be hard to remember some stuff. I enjoy hearing you talk. No, not all service workers stick to their jobs. What the fuck?
Well, I can't be too hard on you, I suppose. You're a good customer, and I'm glad to know you. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh, no coffee this time. Okay. I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm just surprised. Okay. I'm kind of curious on what the fireplace would look like.
The fiery figure that stands before you nearly defies description. He's fire given form. But despite the hot air that radiates from him, there's something decidedly chill about his entire being.
The little Captain Pirate dude's on his shoulder.
Hey, what up, hot stuff? It's about time we sparked up a conversation. I'm Dante, the fireplace.
Dante.
Mm-hmm. Sure, we just met, but you could think of me as an old flame.
This game keeps surprising me. I was kind of expecting like a logger man type dude, but that's a pretty good design. You've been expecting me? Do I know you?
Of course. The hearth is the heart of the home. I see what you're doing. Kind of get me fired up too.
Whoa, take it easy. I like the sound of that.
Nah, not like that. Little freaky deaky indoor sport. Fired up to teach. And you need my help.
Help? You bet I do. Excuse me.
Yeah, but it's all good. Because I've been waiting for the perfect student. Yup. If you really want to up the ante in this love hunt, You need to work on your pickup lines.
Hey, I think I've been doing pretty good. Oh no, pickup skills? I'm really not looking to fall in love with anyone.
Yup. It's not always gonna be so easy as firing up those specs and talking someone's ear off. Be it love, friendship, or hatred. The sizzling art of the pickup is all you need. I'm the master, and you're the perfect human to pass the torch to.
You really think I'm worthy? I don't know, aren't pickup lines kinda cheesy?
Hell yeah. Just look at you. You're the exact right amount of smooth and rough around the edges. Like a piece of firewood. Full of potential. But right now, you're also kind of a soggy stump. I can make you crispy, baby. My point is, that with my help, you got a chance to burn bright. But if you don't learn how to take the first step by talking to someone, you won't ever light the flame.
Thank you. Sounds good. I'll take your
No
advice.
sweat, hot stuff. I think it's time we start the first lesson. If you can handle the heat, that is.
Always. Bring it on. Ah! I don't have enough charm.
Hell yeah!
I really hope there's, after I beat this, if there's a way to come back through with the current specs I have to kind of do the conversations I've been kind of missing.
Tell you what, let's start with some punny pickup lines. See what I'm working with here. So what do you think? You up for it?
Ah!
Seems like you're already getting the hang of this. All right, how about this? What up, hottie? Got a light? Because I think you just might be my perfect match. Huh? Huh? What'd you think?
This is pretty dang good. It'll probably work on me. It could use some work.
See? It's fun, right? But I just can't send you out there with my trademark material. I gotta show you how to come up with your own. Teach a man to fish and all that. How would you mix it up? Stir the coals, you know?
Change the opener, change the punchline.
Okay. So what would you change it to?
Ah! I can't talk to him.
I feel you. No pressure. And I totally get where you're coming from. You see, that was all a trick question. Or a lesson, I guess. I was just trying to show you that pickup lines can be corny and fun, but not always the perfect opener.
Man, he must be like a difficult one to get if I'm getting like a lot of these. Like on dating apps, gotta start the convo somehow. As long as you're not relying on them, they can be pretty fun.
Now you're getting it. Tell you what, I'm gonna teach you how to make connections in a deeper way. And your first real lesson in the art of the pickup isn't about some magic one-liner. You're gonna learn how to open the gates of someone's heart, get to know their soul, you know? You ride with me and you're gonna learn how to be smooth, but in a sensitive way. I call this style the way of the flame. Think you can handle it?
Bring it on.
Alright! I'll give you a day to cool off. See me later for our next lesson, you little firecracker. Later!
I wonder how I get smarts and whatnot. I'm gonna talk to Freya. Just so that I can get one of her pages.
Well, if it isn't my favorite patient. And no, I don't say that to everyone. It is the absolute eel's ankles that you're here. I have a confession to make. I have spent the time in between the last time I saw you and right this precise moment worried down to my very bones about your health.
Down to your bones, huh?
Yep, right down to the little tiny ones in my ears. Just answer this question for me. Do you have any of the following symptoms?
Also, after I dry skin fatigue, Freya, I don't know how well you're trying to this. What is going on?
I've read all about it in this book. It's so passé. Diseases that are out of vogue. I've been so enjoying my studying for the test, and I'm just so ready and excited to be a real doctor that I decided to do a little extracurricular work. As you might imagine, I don't have a library card or anything, so when I saw this book and saw diseases in the title, I thought, well, bee's knees, that's for me. It's been giving me the heebie-jeebies for the longest time now, but I have to know what I'm talking about if I'm going to be a true healer.
I admire your enthusiasm. I think you should just stick to your textbook from now on.
Oh my, I'm I'm quite tired, actually. I do have another page for you, but I think I'll maybe give it to you and then I'll just go and rest. It is exhausting carrying this much.
Faria hands you another page, one hand held delicately to her brow as she wanders away.
Aw, my C's starting to feel sick. Alright. I am going to go to bed. I think I might talk to Kopi and then I'll have to get going. I have work here pretty soon, unfortunately. But I want to talk to her before I go.
Kopi is for once not busying herself making coffee when you see her. She rests her head on her hand, staring off into the distance. She starts, lifting her head from her hand.
Oh, sorry. Hey, good to see you. Anything I can get for you today?
Why are you just staring off into space? Where's your usual green?
Oh, well, it's kinda just what I do every now and then. Most of the time when I don't have customers, I'm kinda just expected to do busy work. You know, if there's time to lean, there's time to clean.
I fucking hate that saying.
But, like, a lot of the time there's pretty much just nothing else to do, so I just dissociate. I guess it helps me deal with the business behind the scenes.
I can't imagine the kind of things you have to deal with. Yep.
You can. It involves cleaning mostly. But I think Ruth Bucks expects me to be all smiles all the time.
They give you orders like some sort of royalty. Do they ever come around?
The owner does. It's like, I can only do so much, you know? Especially when I'm scheduled to have long, grueling shifts. It's always a pain, but gotta do what I can for the corporate machine. It's a strange existence, if I'm being honest. Working every day for a company that wouldn't bat an eye if I went away. They just replaced me with the newer, younger barista that's got skills I wouldn't even dream of. I think there's some baristas out there that can make whole drinks in like 30 seconds flat, and all they have to do is just have some setting in their brain to get going. Me, I like to take my time with drinks. Really make sure that the milk in my hands is at the perfect temperature by really feeling it, you know? Oh, big time. But I'll never let customers see it on my face. Is it unhealthy? Probably. Will I take steps to fix it? Probably not. I just gotta make sure I'm on my game. Otherwise, I'd be tempted to drink a bit of coffee during the night shift.
What's wrong with getting coffee at night? I'll never get coffee at night, so I'm not interested. I basically drink coffee at night, but I also work graveyard.
I mean, look, I would never deny myself the taste of a good coffee, and I would love to drink it any time I pleased, but not at night. I don't know if it's just caffeine-induced psychosis or whatever, but you'll get nightmares. Guaranteed.
So this is like tapping, like if you haven't met nightmare yet.
But yeah, I pretty much get work to the bone here, day and night. So sometimes I just tune out a bit. Do not get me wrong, I do love my job. I couldn't just not make coffee, it's my life, you know? And it's what I'm made for. These hands are as steady as an Arabica. Which isn't to say much because they sway pretty badly in the breeze. Gosh, sorry. Feels like I'm rambling again.
Maybe I'll have to teleport you to the manager. You're cute when you ramble.
Thanks. Apparently the manager felt that way. The owner is super particular about the way I do customer service. We differ in that aspect a lot, I guess, but gotta do whatever I can to help keep the lights on. It'd be nice if you actually took the time to learn about coffee, like you did.
I had a perfect blend of intelligence and looks teaching me. He probably just doesn't understand the importance of coffee.
Oh, stop. I don't think I was that good of a teacher, but you do know how to flatter a girl. It is what it is, I guess. But hey, at least I get to see my favorite regular. Thanks for the chat. Seriously, we need to talk more soon.
I like talking to her. Okay. And firstly, let me make sure I save. Wait. Oh, is that how many I've talked to? Have I really talked to 7 people, or is that not? I guess I have talked to quite a few. I need to figure out a fixture. There are so many. Gosh. Okay. Well, anyways, I gotta get going. I got work pretty soon. But this was fun. I adore this game, and I'm definitely playing more of it soon. I hope you all enjoyed. Have a good day and or night, and I'll be back more.